how to create a successful residency. Like this is a presentation that I prepared from my experience and with the help of my colleagues from Residencies. And basically, I've went the whole way through, like starting as a resident of Academy Schloss Solitude, and then coming back to my context, to Warsaw, Center for Contemporary Art, where I felt a need of establishing such a program because I thought that artists can really bring a lot to Warsaw, to our own context. And I felt a real need of having them back in Warsaw. Like the site that I am working, it's Center for Contemporary Art, and it's a big public institution. So artists who were like coming for the residencies were a little bit separated from the whole program because the institution is having its own like exhibitions, collections, cinema, theater, and so on. And residency was one of the little hubs that were like established. And there is like thousands of different models of the residencies. Today in the morning we've seen like a lot of great experiences, examples brought by Lilian. Like they were also like super fascinating for me how you can treat the residency and for what kind of needs it's responding within different contexts. So I just brought a few examples that you can like imagine like beyond cliches. So there are residencies that are organized or by artists or by a group of people who has a special need. So there are like discipline-based residencies that are offered to the artists who are specialized in one residency. And this is, for example, Franz Marcel Centrum in Belgium that is dealing with printing. And everyone who's coming there, it's like leaving a little bit of knowledge, and this knowledge is arising over the generation of residents. And everyone who comes can experiment with this, what was left there, and what he's bringing. There are residencies that combine a lot of different artists in one space, but are like in retreat, very far from those centers of arts. One of this example is Banff Center in Canada, which is like a little village. There are the residencies which are like enabling artists to exchange. In Schloss Solitude, you have people who are coming from the field of chess, of science, of music, of sound, of visual arts, and those people are also like bringing their background from different cultures because they are coming from all over the world. And during the residency, they can just stay together, speak to each other, share their experiences, produce something, make excursions, be in dialogue and ground collaborations. There are the residencies where time it's dedicated to special research. So you are picking up the residencies, being artists, to go somewhere and to get more in depth in certain contexts. And very often those residencies offer a guide who is like taking you and showing and trying to make a bridge between artists and the local community, like showing the problems or naming issues that are important. And very often they are not expecting anything special as an outcome. There are residencies for curators where people come to like deeper their knowledge in certain way and skills in curating, for example. So one of the well-known centers is the Apple in Amsterdam, where curators stay for 8 months and it's like a school. They are project-based, like this is a residency that we are hosting, and it's responding to our need of grounding new contacts with people coming from Eastern Partnership, Middle East, and from former Soviet countries, because we discovered that although we are in a close neighborhood, there are in fact no relations and no dialogue. So we thought that residency could be a very nice way, very nice tool to organize this meeting beyond those different people coming with very often shared experience, but they never had an opportunity to speak about that. And this project is like continuing over a couple of years, involving professionals, involving artists, theoreticians, and it's arising and it's responding for a need of our residency. This residency I show as a good example because we've had discussion today about the production residency, about producing during the residency, and I also think that it's crucial to give a certain conditions to the artist, that like expecting someone to produce within a month or 3 months an artwork and more like donate to the collection, it's something unfair. Like the residency is a gift that we are actually offering to the artists, and the presence is this what we are getting back. And I understand production residency under very special condition. So in Baltican Center in Sweden, they offered like huge grant for the artists to produce their artworks and total freedom when it comes to time. So those artists were coming back sometimes every month, sometimes like over the 3 years, sometimes they stayed there longer, and they were able to consume this grant and produce the artwork, which is like beyond imagination. And a lot of different works that were created during this residency, and it was offered only to 7 artists, later on like were significant, presented in the biennales, presented in this like official art context. Basically, I would like to encourage you to answer the questions like why you want to create a residency, how you want to do it, what is the context of your residency, and how do you finance it. I will also speak a little bit about organization. So, first question is like, what are your interests? Why you are doing this? Like, is it very pragmatic, or it has also this like individual, individual reason why you are willing to establish such a program? And you shall describe your mission and your vision, like just to have it in a very simple language and in a very short sentences, so that you are able to communicate it to possible partners, to possible donors, to artists who are like looking at your website and like considering whether they shall apply or not. So it's very important to understand that first, at the first stage, so that later on you can share it. And I just would like to read you 2 examples that I like a lot, because they are like beyond imagination. Like vision is something really beyond here and beyond here, beyond the time, beyond the space. Like it's something that is very, very important in the longer perspective. Here you have an example of the vision from Cape Farewell in London. This is the residency that organize like collective excursion escapades, like because it's very often very far, like to antipodes of Europe or world. For some time, for a month, scientists together with artists are traveling by boat, and they are like experiencing something completely out of our like daily imagination. Climate change is a reality caused by us all. It's a cultural, social, and economic problem and must move beyond scientific debate. Cape Farewell is committed to the notion that artists can exchange the public in this issue through creative insight and vision. Arctic is an extraordinary place to visit. It's a place in which to be inspired, a place which urges us to face up to what is the stand to lose. So like for them, the issue is huge, and it's very important because they can sell this dream, like they can sell their like vision to the others. They can easily communicate it. And mission, it's a bit more concrete, but it's very important for those with whom you are working on the daily basis. On the daily basis. So it has to be stated in a very easy, communicative way, and it's a tool which you can find on the websites of more of the residencies that I know. Sometimes vision starts to be too elaborated, and then like responders might have a problem in in understanding this and following this. And why I'm like bringing those is because I would like to ask you to come up with a few proposals of your visions, but this will come soon. So this is a mission of institution that is based in Sweden. It's called Jaspis, and they have a very clear idea why they were founded and what is their task. Jaspis was founded in 1996 as the Swedish Visual Arts Fund's international program, commissioned to support international exchange for practitioners in the areas of visual art, design, craft, and architecture. Jaspis' activities aim to enable practitioners based in Sweden to develop artistically and improve their working condition by establishing international contacts between artists and institutions, professionals such as curators and critics, and the others active in the field. So you can see that in this short text they named like for whom they are doing this, why they are doing this, and through what they are doing this. So this is the task. Like I would like you to take like piece of paper and something to write down, and try to formulate something of your organization or something that you are dreaming about.